In other matches, a single finisher is more than enough to put the opponent away, though I do think this ties into the time limit on a match being made shorter, therefore making moves more effective and brutal, leading to quicker matches. Although there is something to be said about the unseen momentum style gameplay that is present underneath the surface, during any match it's important to try to use a variety of moves to get the crowd cheering for you. When they begin cheering, you can inflict double damage to your opponents, and you automatically kick out of pinfalls and submissions when you are low on health. So if you're about to lose a match with low health, it's important to get the crowd cheering. When the crowd is cheering, your name will start blinking rapidly. I kinda wish more attention was given to this, or if it was explained at all instead of just assuming we'd figure this out, but there it is. There's a new box next to the wrestler's name, known as a tie-up meter. The more blue the box, the better chance you have of winning a tie-up game with an opponent, though I always found that just spamming buttons quicker than my opponent tended to have me coming out on top and just ended the tie-up prematurely, which probably wasn't the way this game was designed to be played. The power bar also makes its return from Warzone. Blue stun meter from Warzone is now completely gone, which is odd. I didn't even notice that. The heads-up display is definitely easier to understand this time around due to its simplicity. The move complexity score also makes a return, where if you attempt to hit a stronger move on your opponent without a full lockup bar and they go for a weaker move, the weaker move will tend to normally win. It's definitely an upgrade from Warzone. Once you finish a match, there is always stats on display. It's new but completely useless. I skipped over this 100% of the time. Is there anything else worth discussing about Attitude, or have I said enough? For my time playing Attitude, I enjoyed it. It's an easy to pick up and master, using kicks and punches before you start looking into what each wrestler's moves are and learning the combinations. You can kind of feel yourself start to grow as you play more and more and start to learn the way that a character is controlled. It's a shame that there is no major swing of momentum during a match, with major reversals playing next to no part in this title. Sure, you can reverse a suplex or no sell or finish a move when the crowd is behind you, but apart from those two things, there isn't really a strategy that you can put to work. Running at an opponent, knocking them down time and time again, it just isn't a rewarding experience. It's a cheap way to beat someone. There's no incentive to explore the outside of the ring either. You can get beat real quick outside with no way back in. So it's also a negative to slip outside the ring. In an Aki title or any other wrestling title than this one, running to the outside provides a moment of clarity and gives you the chance to let your opponent cool down a little. In some titles, the opponent will give chase, which also happens in Attitude, but it's really just a pointless thing. I understand that every standard wrestling game now needs decent intros and the ability to go outside of the ring, but with no way to really launch attacks through the ropes in a highly successful manner, it does seem rather pointless overall.